Portland has recorded its first loss of life for 2021, following the passing of a man in the farming community of Windsor Castle, West Portland. This serious incident happened on Sunday evening, shortly after 8 p.m. The individual who passed away has been identified as 33-year-old Yates of a Windsor Castle address. Based on reports, Mr. Yates and another gentleman were allegedly harmed by a single dangerous individual. Based on police reports, loud sounds were heard, and shortly after, Mr. Yates and another man were found on the ground with what appeared to be multiple holes. They were both taken to the Onoto Bay Hospital in St. Mary, where Mr. Yates passed away while being treated. The other man received a hole to the right leg, but he is currently in stable condition. Since the shellings in this usually quiet and peaceful community, residents have raised concerns about the presence of strange individuals in the area, especially during the night time. They say that illegal activities and parties have been taking place at venues in the area. Persons are hiding and staging parties, especially on weekends. The police cannot be everywhere, and we are the ones making it bad for ourselves. These young persons and some business operators are not observing the curfew orders. These parties attract persons from elsewhere, and whenever there is some issues or disagreement, usually some dangerous activities take place. So far, no motive has been established for the shellings. The police are appealing to the public to make contact with them if they are aware of any additional information. So far, the parish of Portland only recorded 10 loss of lives for 2020. There has been little information emerging about the circumstances that led to the landing of a small aircraft in Rocky Point, Clarendon. The plane landed on White Sand Beach in the community. Based on checks done, it shows that the 12-seater twin-engine plane was deregistered and its ownership is domiciled in Mexico. The police appears to be struggling to protect the scene. Based on videography showing residents infiltrating the site and wreckage to do their own investigations, there have also been reports where persons have taken things from the plane. Of course, many persons have said that efforts have been taken to cordon off the site, but this has been difficult because of the environment. The plane landed in the mangroves. The Civil Aviation Authority of Jamaica is also gathering information on the plane. In the interim, the Member of Parliament for Central Clarendon, Mike Henry, has called for security at the Vernon Field airstrip, which it's speculated that the plane could have been heading for. Vernon Field is an old area that was used by the U.S. Air Force base, and it was constructed on more than 2,000 acres of land. Jamaica, which was then under British colonial rule, had ceded the land to America in 1941. Henry, who has been pushing for the development of the airstrip and was advancing work while he was Minister of Transport, is now hoping that the effort will continue under the office of the Prime Minister, which now has responsibility for the port. The former Prime Minister of Jamaica, Bruce Golding, and his administration at the time had worked towards relocating the Jamaica Defense Force to that site. There is and will always be need to take control of the corridor of the South Coast area, noted for its illegal use by exchange of serious substances for dangerous tools and other things. It was also stressed that action needs to be taken urgently to secure this area. The police are looking for men who allegedly left the plane after being assisted by residents. The police have said that they are looking for 2 men, as they were informed by residents that they were assisted from the plane that landed on the White Sand Beach in Rocky Point, Clarendon. The men, who appeared to be Caucasian, were dressed in suits. Based on additional reports, they were assisted by residents after the plane landed in the mangroves. Checks have been made, and this 12-seater, 12-engine plane is from Mexico. In the interim, the police have been struggling to cordon off this area. The area was visited, and several persons were seen taking items, including equipment, from the plane. However, the police were able to take some of these items from these residents. It is also believed that the plane was headed for landing on the Vernon Field airstrip. This serious situation has caused the Member of Parliament for Central Clarendon, Mike Henry, to call for security of the former U.S. Air Force base at Vernon Field. Henry, who has been pushing for the development of this area, has said he is hopeful for some continued progress in ensuring that the south coast of Jamaica is secure. Mayor of Maypen and Councillor for the Rocky Point Division in Clarendon, Winston Mirage, has been calling for extra security in the area. He has renewed his call for the establishment of police posts in the area and possible marine ports as well. According to Mr. Mirage, the incident underscores the need for the state to put in place a station for both marine and regular police in the community. The government had a plan 2 years ago to construct a marine police post there. In that area, I would like to renew the call to the Ministry of National Security to speed up the plans that they had in place to put a police post in that community as quickly as is possible. Meanwhile, mystery continues to shroud this plane landing in the mangroves on White Sand Beach. Of course, the landing on White Sand Beach in Rocky Point has only further stirred Mr. Mirage to urge residents to give the police time to do their investigations. The police has said that they are looking into information that 2 men were allegedly assisted from the plane when it landed on the shore. On an eyewitness's account, he and his friend noticed that the plane was flying low and assumed that it was going to land in the mangroves abruptly. It was further stated that he ran along with his friend to the site of the landing of the plane. And of course, he said that he hurried to where the plane landed in the shallow waters of the beach. He said that everyone started to move towards the plane, and he said he and his friends tried to get some of the riches. But the plane had landed and they went for something. He said he does not know what is in that item or container, but he would like to know what is in it. For others in the community, it was a chance to enjoy firsthand what it was like to be inside a plane. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.